Big love in the building. Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing though. Yeah, Rose. I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation. Make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fade away on niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes up on my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.
So it's G-Sean niggas out there.
What is G-Sean?
I swear I'm thinking the same thing.
Well, you don't know what G-Sean is?
I don't know the streets. Ain't no game related.
I'm not either, but they put it on me.
Yo, so how do niggas get into deciding that they're just gonna be different?
Niggas try to turn me Paru before.
What is the difference between G-Sean and Paru?
It's all different subsections of like man, dog, move, or blood.
Word. That's Swahili for blood. I learned that on Gangland.
Like all Pyrus is blood, but all blood's not Pyrus.
Yeah. But why though? How?
You gotta have different.
Like, is it different badges?
You know how there's different sections of the army, military.
Yeah, like you could be
That.
Oh, why?
It's literally like that.
So some niggas is snipers, some niggas is divers.
No funny shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Hoovers and 60s don't fuck with each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Hoovers and 60s don't fuck with each other, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I didn't even know it was recording.
Yeah. I'm about to say, but see, you wanted the mic, so I don't think they heard none of that.
Nah, that's cool.
Nah, I super heard it all.
Oh.
You heard it all.
But,
I didn't know that could be a thing though. Like coming from where I come from and not really having a firm understanding, like, and just kind of maneuvering through life and not really having to deal with that firsthand. Like I didn't know that really. I didn't know you could be blood but not fuck with other blood. Like I didn't know that was a thing for real.
Yeah, just because y'all the same shit don't mean like y'all fall under the same color flag, but y'all don't have to fuck with each other.
How do niggas be West Side from New York?
Because I don't want to get into that, bro. Like, cause that shit going.
yeah, it's like we not.
That shit all comes from like the West Coast.
Yeah, all that shit comes from the West Coast.
That's what I thought. So like that's why.
Like, if they West Side out there, if they from the West Side of the like the 110 or whatever that shit is, the highway, they West Side. That's set. Like.
Oh, so over there, like over here, West Side is the side of the country. Over there, West Side is the highway. Like if you want from one side of the highway, you out west. Yeah.
Oh,
unless I mean a big homie could leave where he from and go somewhere else and then do whatever he was doing out there over there,
yeah,
and then they make a whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole thing. But
I ain't need Gangland to be like the introduction to this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, cause I ain't no gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Me neither, bro. Like,
it fits because we got a New York nigga on the pod. Episode 95 in the Regulation Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Shake, and I don't know how to work the buttons, so bear with me. And we're gonna kind of go with
just think about the freestyle of the boy.
Yeah,
that's your boy, Mister.
There we go. That's up. Yo, Sean should not in the headphones. It's like drops or whatever. So like we can hear him, or I can hear him. But like Sean normally does this, and if you guys can't tell, boy, Sean is not here today. So things are gonna be a little bit delayed because you know I don't really know how to work this shit. But I just kind of know how to work it a little bit better than he says here. For the one time, this guy.
Oh yeah, Zig Marlboro in the building.
Yo, you gotta stop with this cigarette shit.
Nasty word. Every time Zig say something, I'm just gonna put nasty word after whatever his name is. And then joining us today, we have the lovely
Adore.
Well, speak into the microphone.
So happy?
Sorry, because I'm here. Wow. Say this.
Yo, so who is that for real though?
Who's Adore?
Yeah.
Who is
That's your alter ego.
I don't think so. I think I'm the same person.
So like where so like I know you as Bree, right? We work together, we well, I wasn't going okay, booty butt, you'll be booty butt for the rest of the pod. at the end of the day, like, where does that come from? Is that just like, because like everybody calls me Shake, there's a story behind it.
Yeah.
So what is your story?
Mine's, I literally get it from Instagram. Well, not even. I got my Instagram name, Adore Brianna, and I say it's because I want people to like adore and respect me, like love and respect me.
Okay.
So then like that's like my name.
So you just dropped it and said you
Dr.
have to
Brianna.
do that no matter what.
Yeah.
That's your standard.
Yep.
I respect it.
All right, I can take that. So Adore does nails. We're gonna plug you. We're gonna plug your nail stuff out of the way. Tell everybody where they can get their sets done. All this other gym jazz. We're gonna get that out the way right now.
And you know it's levels to this shit too, so you need to break down the levels to these bitches. 'Cause I know a lot of motherfuckers do nails out here, and them shits be real mid. But your shit actually like really, really fire.
You feel me?
They real fire.
You feel me? They be fire, and they also last. My nails last about literally the longest I've had is 8 weeks. Yeah, right. Nails be lasting 2+ months. So you guys can follow my Instagram at Nails by Adore. That's nails.by.adore with 2 E's. And
You do it's so you're because you know it's a lot of men out here listening to this shit. It's a lot of women, so it's a lot of everybody. But for the ignorant motherfuckers out there, like me, so you don't do just acrylics, right?
No, I do men's nails too. I do manicures.
Yeah, all right. So
Had one confirmed, valid.
Thank you.
what besides acrylics, what's ain't it or isn't there like? Because I remember one time I was in a salon, and then like I see like women now starting to do this shit that help their nails last way longer. I don't know what it is though. Like I don't know if they put something under the acrylics or it's like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know this shit. But no, real question.
I mean, I don't know what you're really asking me, to be honest. I don't. So I know there's ways for you to, because like for example, you be like your nails last 8 weeks for the most part. Because it's quality shit. But, like, what make it more quality? Because I know, like, someone got to go every fucking 2 weeks who don't even be fucking their shit. I mean, you know, feelings is obviously, like, you know, a thing. But, like, I know chicks who got to go all the time. Like, their nails get fucked up a couple weeks right after they do them. I feel like what makes my nails last is the prep. So a lot of people complain that nail techs take, like, the service takes long. It's, like, 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it is, but...
Damn, for real?
No bullshit. I mean, I've been getting good on time, so I could do a set in 2 hours. But... it's gonna be the whole 2, and it's because of the prep. Like the prep is in the beginning when I take off all the shine and like I push back the cuticles and I do a little cleaning and stuff. Yeah. That literally takes 45 minutes, and it's like, and I feel like without that, that's like the nails wouldn't last. I feel like that's why my nails last 2 hours.
Yeah,
45 minutes.
Nah, cause your shit really be like, I'd be surprised. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I'd be surprised.
Like,
Took that long?
45 minutes to like get the shine and shit off, whatever you said.
It's 45 just to before you start, like just to get
For
it.
a woman's like full before gluing the tips on everything, and now I'm about to I was 45 minutes right there. Now we on to the next step.
You be doing feet too? Or
I don't know.
Because people's feet be stink.
And it be ugly.
Hands be ugly too though.
They do.
Feet be wild though.
Yo, y'all seen Wiz feet?
And that nigga shoot pool with his feet.
Yo, he had to remove like a 6th toe or something like that.
That's
because
crazy.
that shit looked super crazy.
He had an actual.
Nah, but it was like between his big toe and his middle toe, it was like at least at least an inch. Yeah,
and I got a foot dick.
Almost like, see, that's crazy. Like, how do you even think of that? How do you even think of that? Yo, it's nigga Channing Crowder on the Pivot podcast where I think something happened to his foot and they had to take skin from his ass and put it on his toe.
So there wasn't no other skin.
I wasn't there.
Yo, all right, real fast, because we got to get back to breeding nails. But did you know that the same skin that your lips is made up of your asshole?
Is it?
Your asshole?
Yeah. My little brother, he was like, yeah. He's like, I learned that. He's like, that's why I be telling people that. That's why you always talking shit. I'm like, bro, you really a jailbird.
I learned that shit like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Like, apparently, like, your asshole was the first thing to form.
I was about to say some bullshit, too, but I was like, you know what? Like, let me not even be Noah right now.
That's valid. But more importantly, back to how you're able to keep the nails for so long. Like, what are you about to show? Oh, vanilla custard. Large vanilla custard.
Fuck is Teletubbies, nigga?
I've been bringing Readers for niggas. Yeah, not the good kind of Readers, just the ice cream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so like, as opposed to like, are there different styles that you feel last longer than others? Like, are people?
If I'm included in that, just tell him to get me whatever he want. He that's my guy. He know whatever. But yeah, Are there different styles? See, I try to break niggas combo off and then be like, hold on, don't let me get lost in the sauce. But like, yeah.
There are different styles and shapes. There's different shapes.
I got a better question for you. How did you get into doing nails?
Honestly,
Like, what age did you start, and how did you decide like that's what you wanted to get into?
so literally, bro, it was after COVID. I had this whole mental because I love getting my nails done. You feel me? Like way before. Damn.
Damn, that's that. Yo, she was really almost on the mic like it.
It's okay. So yeah, before I love my nails, right?
That's the alpha
way
male
before I ever thought about doing nails. I've been obsessed with my nails, and like I used to travel all the way back to Brooklyn to get my nails done. So it would take like a good 2 hour commute to get back to the town to get my nails done.
2 hours before the 2 hours.
Yo.
Dub.
You taking out 4 hours out of your day just to get your
For 10 fingers.
and to walk out the salon. Therefore, you gotta still.
Bro, 4 hours to get fly.
back, yep.
That's not even the whole fit.
Yep.
That's insane.
That's why they be asking other niggas to pay for it. Continue.
The lack of a woman.
If I'm gonna spend 4 hours of my life, at least you can pay for it.
I mean, shit, you want niggas to grab a point, don't you?
Hey,
Grab us. Get them done.
I don't need all the
I don't know
decoration.
what I'm talking about. Okay.
I did my daughter's toes the other day.
You're a real nigga.
It was me and Jell. We did our daughter's toes and shit.
That's cute.
Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, she too young for this. Like she just turned 2 and shit. I did her toes and shit. But she Dominican, so we brought that back to the crib. Her grandma said some shit in Dominican. I said in Dominican. Wow. Well, yeah. In Dominican is a different type of Spanish. But yeah. Well, and if you speak Spanish, you know Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, and Argentinians and Colombians and Mexicans and all that shit.
All the niggas not way.
Yeah, like Bloods and Crips.
Word. So Hispanics is definitely just gangs. So Trump was right.
So like your nails is Paru or like your nails G-Sean?
But yeah, so I used to travel, whatever. And I got tired of traveling. And honestly, I felt like I didn't find nobody in Jersey that did nails as well as my nail tech in Brooklyn. So I had the mental of if I learn how to do nails like her, then like I'll be her, but in Jersey. You feel me? Like I'll be a poppin' ass nail tech in Jersey. People come to me. You feel me?
So she taught you?
Yeah, so I took a class with her, and then started practicing my siblings, and then did it. It's so crazy though because ever since I became a nail tech and I like follow, there's mad nail techs out here. There's really mad.
Yo, that's
so
many, bro. It's crazy.
And I fuck with it just because like we gotta start taking the money back from the Asians. Bro.
I mean,
I'm with that, but I was gonna ask you like, how did you at that point after you learned it, like how did you like go into like building your clientele? Like you had to like get people to like trust you.
First, I don't know. My siblings, I would say, I guess. Because I'm from Brooklyn. I'm born and raised, but my siblings, they were born there, but they were raised here. So a lot of them are still in high school and stuff. Huh? You feel me?
What block you live on?
I live in Chauncey.
Oh, all right. Well, and what?
Speak English.
Nah, let them rock.
So I'm from Boylan.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, I used to live with my sisters. So like they were in high school, so I got like a lot of clients at first. Like it was a bunch of young girls, and they're working at South Beach. When my nails is done, girls is like, "Oh my god, who did your nails?" Like,
You did those right there.
No, I actually have a nail tech.
Oh, word. So it's kind of like how barbers have a barber.
You feel me?
All right.
Doctors have a doctor.
Yeah.
Therapists.
Word. All right. But that's tough.
But yeah.
Cause those look nice.
Thank you.
I was gonna say like being able to put that on your own hand is wicked.
Yeah,
Like, that's kind of like barbers when they shape themselves up. I'm like, you a wild nigga.
I tried that shit.
No, shape yourself up. Not even that difficult.
I tried that shit when I was like in the 6th grade. Nigga,
You got practice though.
Boy.
Yeah, you really got practice.
Yeah.
I learned.
Cause you be pushing your shit back low key because you think you looking straight, but in reality, like your shit inverted in the mirror. So like you looking at
Y'all ever gave y'all mans a haircut?
Yeah, I did. Well, I learned how to cut hair when I was in jail.
I know how to cut hair a little bit.
So I could cut your shit. I give you all leaving, but like to blend your shit like
At this
for
point,
a fade
like,
though.
I can understand the concept of doing a fade, but I wouldn't say like it's gonna be like the best fade ever. But I would know how to taper you.
It's gonna be two different.
I
It's
used to
gonna
work
be two
in a
different
barbershop as a
textures,
kid,
though.
so like they was teaching me shit as
for
a
real?
kid. Yeah.
It'd be the blend. It'd be the blend to be fucking niggas up.
Bro, and what's crazy is, and what I've noticed just about barbers, and then where you can kind of test it, maybe it's the same with nail techs, is like getting getting the same result, but it's so many people have different processes. Like, if you go to 3 different barbers, they may cut your hair 3 different ways to get the same fade. And then to do the same, like,
Yeah, like everyone has a different technique.
Yeah, but it's like, just being able to appreciate the art for whatever it is that, people going about it different ways. Like, in Philly, like, niggas, when they giving you a fade, almost every barber I've ever been to, and I've only been to 2 that was out in Philly, they all, before they even touch the top of your head,
they just look at you and they like, dicking them. Don't be mad at me, be mad at Philly.
Hold on. But nah, so they go all the way around the head, like the head, pause, and they shape, like take all that off, and then they shape you up, and then they blend your shit. It's nah. Because niggas who shape what I mean is like they do this part. They don't do the front line. Anybody who do the front line before they take hair off your head is crazy. Like, to me, that's wild. Like, getting shaped up before the haircut is really different.
I don't gotta get shape ups no more. So
you don't get shape ups at all?
Nah, I got
Wait, it's because you got good hair though.
Yeah, since I got my locks in at the end of 2012. I probably got like 5 shape ups since then.
How come you don't,
early on?
How come you don't got the back seat like dread shit that niggas be doing when they put their dreads in the back seat?
I'm not a country nigga. That shit started from niggas in the South. Like, niggas in the South was doing fades.
Yo, niggas dreads will start like an inch back.
Like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit is goofy.
But where did that? I heard niggas do that to keep their hairline though. Is that true?
I can see that being true, actually.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Because I'm not going to hold you. You got a solid hairline for a dreadlock nigga.
He got a good 20 years left in his
Yo,
back,
for real, to not have the shit, like, you know what I'm saying, in the second row.
His hairline better than mine.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's up there, though.
Like,
who do I agree with?
Crazy. Nah. Yeah, I don't think, like, you touching your hairline, like, a lot is, like, it's good for you for real. Like, you supposed to, like, leave your shit alone. That's why niggas shit be receding. Plus niggas be wearing hats and shit. Like do-rags all the time. Like that shit fuck with your hairline and just your hair in general. Like that shit'll thin your shit out.
Booty butt, why do wigs cost $600?
Yo, that's you gotta sell fentanyl to really
my sister do it. I know the scheme, bro.
Drop it, because I do nails. I don't know about the hair.
Nah, listen.
I'm trying to figure out what's so high now.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie though. Back in like 2016, I was gonna get like a hair vendor. Cause my sister was tapped in, like she knew a nigga in France, and I was gonna drop 5,000 on some hair, and I was gonna be pushing on my mother. I was gonna be pushing bundles out here with my sister. I swear
a lot of these bundle niggas, like there's 2 really big ones. There's Mini TV and Big O, and it's a nigga behind them.
For real?
That's what I was like.
That's crazy.
But like women, that's
like the niggas who used to sell counterfeit purses.
On Canal Street.
Yeah, them niggas profiting.
Yeah, but like women be getting like their hair from like a vendor or Amazon, low key.
Literally.
Like, yeah, like Amazon. I don't want to give up the whole spill, but I know people who be getting that shit from Amazon. They get a fucking, what is that, a skull cap or some shit from the beauty supply store. They pluck that shit or something like that.
It's just like I guess they be charging about how real it looks, like their quality, you know?
Yeah.
Like making the lace be able to blend and make it look like scalp. Like that's what they be charging for.
Y'all ever seen the thick ass girl online that be doing the wigs in Target?
Yeah.
Thick ass girl. You could have said the girl doing hair in Target.
Hey, bro, I be in her media 4 months back. Just
see, like you be following her on Instagram and shit. Like
nah, just on Twitter though.
Oh, nah, I see her on TikTok.
Like she be smiling and shit. I be staring hard and shit. She's so pretty, bro. Anyway,
damn, what's that?
You know what it is though? Nah, no funny shit. I don't even really. I don't remember. But for me, it's like it genuinely seemed like she a nice person. Although Twitter did kind of dish you her a couple like last week or something. Like I think it was like it's always something where the internet, like as soon as I get famous, bro, I'm deleting my Twitter and I'm making a new one.
Stupid, bro.
I'm making a
new one.
I can get this you right now, bro, but I just don't say dumb shit to people, bro.
That's why I stopped talking to people, bro. I had to stop because like my old Twitter accounts, bro, bad, bro. But I need them back though, so I could delete all the tweets and you know what I'm saying, because I had some good followers on there. But like That shit is bad, bro. To get famous and then for the next day niggas be like it's like people wait to see your moment, and then as soon as it be like, let me see if this person's a racist. Let me see if they said nigga. Let me see if they don't like gays. Let me see if they said anything that was colorist. I think they found some colorist shit on her or something that was like that. And it was just like, damn, bro.
We all a little racist.
Nah, I'm prejudiced. I ain't racist, though.
If you search my tweets, nigga, you gonna see that I don't like white women. I ain't about to
What we gonna do? What you gonna do when we get a white guest?
Yeah. I don't hate white people. I just don't like white women.
I needed that on wax.
The way that niggas be on the internet talking about white women and shit, bro, I think that shit corny as hell because you're doing that shit for interactions.
Because niggas don't really like milk for...
No, some niggas really do like milk. I don't do shit for interactions, bro.
That's really wicked.
Niggas goofy as hell, so...
I feel you.
Like, I'm not about to sit there. I remember one of my followers was gelling off me and they was just like... She was like, "Oh, you just say you hate black women." I was like, "You can search my tweets. You gonna see I'm the biggest supporter." Like, I don't do none of that shit. Like,
you can't find.
And this me in real life too. Like, I don't do that shit. I was raised by black women. I'm not about to disrespect y'all for no reason.
Period.
I feel that. Way to stay on brand, mister. Yeah. I'm saying we support black women here at the End of Regulation podcast. Where's the applause button? How does Sean be doing this, bro? Fuck. I feel like an old head.
Let's give it up.
Flex bomb will work. Yeah. You saw that, right?
Yeah. This nigga crazy. Sorry that we don't got our producer today. It would have been
niggas on vacation. Yeah. Niggas. Yeah, we gotta start discussing these PTO contracts. You know what I'm saying? Rose don't got no more PTO at all. Shiesty, you know what I'm saying?
I used up like 6 weeks in a row.
This nigga Shiesty is on academic probation. You know, what's that shit when you got like 3 weeks left in college? They call that shit registration hold. Yep. Oh, you ain't go through that? That's what they call the shit when they about to kick you out of school.
Because you gotta pay that bread.
Yeah, they call it registration hold. So so it's fucked up because like in culinary school, everybody like you have groups. So it's like you go through because they try to build like a kitchen like staff, if you will. So it's like you go through the classes most likely with the same people. They mix in, per semester. But for the most part, you're in every class with that same group of people. So, when somebody missing, it's like you only allowed 3 absences per semester before you fail a class. So like in culinary school, like when you don't got no money, they put you on registration hold. And you can't go to class until you pay it up. Once you miss 2 weeks of class, once you miss a third one, you fail out all your classes, then they kick you off campus. That's what happened to me.
I used to skip all my fucking classes. And they used to say, yo, you had 3 absences, bro. Thankfully, like I participated in the class whenever I was there, so my professors fucked with me. But I missed every single college class I ever had at least 5 times. So that, and mind you, there was some class I only took once a week. It was 2.5 hours. And because I got good grades, and like I just didn't, like I was like, if I had a test, I knew what was up. But I got lucky, but I've seen niggas get canned for not going.
Bro, they will literally like my what is it? The first term, that shit happened to me at the end. It was like I literally couldn't miss one class.
So I guess if you look, it depends on how many. I know I did. I used to do like 15 credits a semester. I was in college for 4.5 years, so what more or less is 45 classes. I missed every single class at least 4 times. So like, what's 40 times 4? 160. I got probably close to 200 absences on my gangster.
Yeah. Sheesh.
I'm glad. The reason I didn't go to school because I already knew like I was gonna be on bullshit. Like me at 18, I was like, yeah, I ain't even. You gotta learn yourself.
College was dope though. College was mad.
Yeah, I bet it was, but like if I went. And I was gonna go to school up in Buffalo for football, but
what school?
Erie.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was gonna try to go there and shit.
I remember Northern Michigan was about to offer me. I was like, oh my fucking god, please no, bro. It's so
be cold as shit,
bro. I'm telling you the whole time, like my mom was like,
I was gonna be freezing in Buffalo, but you was gonna be cold as fuck.
But my mom was like, yo, like you excited because the word coming to me was like, yo, like they I think they're gonna offer you. Then they ended up not doing it, but my coach was like, yo, how you feel? I'm like, I'm trying to go to school for free every night, going fucking home in the fall and talking to my mom like, yo,
please no.
If I gotta go to Northern Michigan, I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing, bro, because yo, it'd be cold as fucking hell, bro. Like it's And when it started,
I can't even deal with the jersey shit. Remember practices in October, like late October and shit. Bro? Just be there shivering and shit, cuz.
Bro, I'll never forget freshman year, bro. Freshman year, so it's a nigga named Dan DeBartery.
In college, the worst. In college, when you're not playing, but nah, I'm in DeBartery.
Son, the nigga, it was a blizzard, bro. I don't even think varsity was practicing, no bullshit. We freshmen.
Yeah, I gotta get your toughness up,
bro. He was like, we having practice. Like, niggas was dropping snaps. Niggas was dropping handoffs.
Up downs.
Everybody out there with hoodies and sweats under their pants, all that extra shit. Coach out there in the windbreaker and shorts game. Mm-hmm. That was bro. Yeah, bro. DeBarby had a bald head and he never wore pants, bro. He never wore pants. Rain, sleet, snow, ice, no hat, bald head, no pants, just shorts. It didn't matter, bro.
We had to send niggas to the hospital when I was in jail for frostbite. Like legit, he didn't play for like 2 weeks.
What do that shit look like?
I don't know, cause I was like he ain't really play all that much. So like in high school, I played every snap for the most part, like freshman through senior year. So I never ever had to deal with sitting on the sideline being cold. It wasn't until college, like that I ever got cold in the football field, cause you know
niggas was like, whoa, this shit different over
here. I was like, yeah, ain't cold that bad. And nigga, what? I was in Delaware. We bought a fucking water. It's December. We playing damn near close to Christmas and shit in the playoffs. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I cannot do this shit, bro.
That's how, no funny shit. That's how I feel when it comes to like niggas asking like if we go into the military, like if they have a draft or some shit. Like if they have a draft, like what's your first response? Like how are y'all responding to that? Because we men.
Military draft?
Yeah.
I'm going to jail.
Oh my god.
I'm not serving the country.
Not sure.
I feel like I'm not important enough for them to come find me. I feel like I could hide.
That now, nigga.
until you try to go to fucking Puerto Rico for a little getaway.
I shoot myself in the foot or something.
Yeah, I would DM.
I'm dead ass though. I wouldn't.
Would you throw yourself down a flight of steps to avoid that?
I would shoot myself in the foot or something, bro.
I would throw myself down some steps. I don't know if I could shoot.
Or I'll just play retarded. I know you're not allowed to say that word no more, but fuck it. I'll play retarded. Like.
This guy's crazy.
It's the hard.
No, for real. Like,
yeah, but you have no prior history of that shit. That shit ain't gonna fly with them probably.
Prove it.
Dang, Russian.
No, because it's really gonna get like people don't understand.
Y'all selective service number.
What?
You never did the selective service thing for the
Nah, gang. What's that?
Military? No. When I turned 18, they sent that shit right to my crib.
I don't respond to shit like that.
They don't do that to us in union.
No, you know what's crazy?
Like jury duty, I never responded.
Bro, I never had jury duty, and they just sent me one, and I got the shit down in Trenton. I got the state one. I don't even got county.
Ooh,
you might have to go to that game.
Yeah, the fact that I told my mother one day, told me like, yo, it's crazy. I never had jury duty and shit. I was just randomly talking about that shit. Boom. The state something.
Them niggas was listening. They said, I got one.
I'm about to get out that motherfucker.
You actually don't have to. I learned this from a rich nigga. You actually don't have to respond to jury duty if you can't prove that. Like if it wasn't I don't want to say first class mail, but if there's not there's a certain thing that somebody has to do to pay to send you mail so that it 100% gets almost like you're being served. Because when you serve, you can't say that you didn't get it because somebody served you. If you don't get served your jury duty papers, you actually don't have to go because nobody can prove that you got them or not. Now,
I'm not gonna hold you. I would love to go.
Fuck out of here.
Like if it's really gonna be like I don't want to go and niggas is not doing it, bro. Because I just want to jail the whole time, bro. I want to have a good story to tell afterwards.
I'm gonna tell them I'm a gang member or some shit. If I see a rifle nigga, I'm gonna just like automatically say guilty, so I can go right back home.
You can't tell them shit. You just gotta start doing shit. Like you sit down, motherfucker, think you normal and shit. After the third, fourth question and
just
shit,
bite a nigga.
Like you just start acting triggered and shit. Start looking around the room, doing type of bullshit, like getting fidgety and shit. They be like, "Yo, what the fuck wrong with you?" They be like, "Nothing. What's up? Like, what you?" Yeah.
Speaking of crazy shit, Bree, since you from Brooklyn, why are New York women so aggressive?
I don't know, but y'all like it though. So.
Who is y'all?
That was valid.
Men.
That's a quick ass rebuttal. Like you talking about New York niggas mainly because that's who y'all be dealing with 9 times out of 10. Nah.
I mean, I've been fucking with a few Jersey niggas out here.
Yeah, but you live out here. It's different. But
it is. The men are different.
You said you're not different?
The men are different.
Yeah.
And y'all fuck with the aggressiveness.
But what is it about being raised in New York that breeds that?
It's just.
I could guess. I think it's the no parking. It's always traffic.
Everybody take
having to walk everywhere.
Rats and trash somewhere. You said what?
What's having to walk everywhere?
That ain't that bad, bro. It is. I walk from 150. Like this gonna sound light to you, but I walk from 150 to 127.
That's
city blocks.
Yeah, because it was Harlem. Then I had went out there.
Oh, that's not bad.
They had it on 127. I usually park on 127.
I think I'm lazy.
I had to drive up to 150 to find a fucking parking. I parked up there and I just footed it.
That's
back.
not bad, but 23. If you was going from if you walk from like
it was in the Bronx at that point, bro. I think that's the Bronx, right? That's uptown.
On the 50, uptown. I'm trying to think that's.
I don't think it's the Bronx yet.
No, I think you touching Harlem.
I don't be in New York, so
Bronx would get to the hundreds.
What happened?
I think Bronx would get to the hundreds.
Sure. Yeah, like once you get to, once you have to like.
I know when I'm driving, but I don't know like by like off the top of my head because I'm not out there enough.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, you
that's just uptown.
You wasn't. I gotta get my math right. But I think honestly though, when you and just knowing it from growing up in Brooklyn as a little kid, like when I came out here and I was like 9 years old, I could see people was just a little more relaxed. Everything in New York is on a time crunch. Like you gotta wake up at a certain time because you know that train, that shit coming. You know, like if you walk in and you hear the train and you know you're not there, you gotta run with your kid and like you running with your kid, kid in the air and shit.
So how far away was y'all like middle schools and shit from y'all? Like how many trains did y'all
Schools was close.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, like I took my high school was a train away. A train ride was like 30
What high school you
minutes.
went to?
Acorn.
Alright, cause I know where I used to be. I used to be at Tech with some of the Russians. I had a couple Russian homies when I went to jail. Boys and girls. What's that shit called now? It's still boys and girls?
I think.
You just left
Yeah, I graduated not long ago. Are you dumb?
just graduated.
2015 forever ago.
Are you dumb?
That's their favorite thing to say. A New York woman cool. Yeah.
I feel like to answer your question though, I don't feel like we're aggressive though. I feel like we're just like blunt, assertive. You feel me? And I feel like
everybody love a good slap.
Yeah.
And I think it's because there's so many hood niggas in New York like that they kind of like talk to women aggressive too. So women be on some shit like
I gotta talk to you back like
I gotta talk to you back like that. And then it'd be like it's so
hey
much,
stupid, suck my dick. I love you. Alright, bro.
You do way too much because we should not talk like that.
Yeah, I definitely talk like that.
Dragging the fuck out of it.
He just tweaked, but I definitely talk.
It wasn't always like that. I don't know when that shit started.
And it's crazy because
You have to pay it in full.
When niggas started talking like that, all crazy. It wasn't like that growing up.
like that in the 90s, right?
I think so. I think if anything back then we were more so birds.
Yeah.
We were more so birds. That's my alter ego. My alter ego is a fucking bird. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna lie. But
so you think y'all evolved from being birds?
this sounds crazy. And for me to be like I'm from New York, I'm saying this shit is wild. But
you know what's crazy?
Like,
us being from Jersey, like we could judge y'all because like we get the New York experience. Like, but if somebody outside of New Jersey, like the tri-state area, like be talking shit about New York, it's kind of like, bro, you don't even know what you're really talking about.
It'd be like you're not from here,
bro. I live 5 minutes from Staten Island.
Yeah, I be
bro. It took me
defending
25 minutes to get to Manhattan, bro.
It's like it'd be like, now you got me defending these niggas.
Yeah, like don't do that.
I can't
It's like,
stand
bro, you from Ohio, like
when I'm down south and shit, they be like, oh, you from New York? I'm like, nah, I'm from Jersey. Like, oh, I thought you was from New York. Like, yeah, we gonna count like kind of.
To you, I am.
Yeah, but like if I was in New York, them niggas gonna know I'm not from New York. Like
heartbeat.
Facts. Just by the way you tie your feet.
I was in Harlem. Niggas like said something. I was like, yeah, Jersey, we don't got subways like y'all, nigga. Like we just drive our cars. Cause like he asking some simple shit. I was like, bro, we got cars, nigga. Like we drive.
Like yo.
We said we got cars. Somebody feel like we bums or some shit.
If
we said we got cars.
You could live. Niggas can make it to 30 in
Okay.
New York with never having a whip.
Yeah, like y'all don't have to have a car.
We don't.
Yeah, like y'all don't have to have a car, which is kind of dope in a way.
No, that's
We saying that because we from Jersey and we know how the conveniency of having a car, but also for us to get to another city out here is like 10-15 minutes, bro.
Facts.
Like nigga, I was driving from Brooklyn to Harlem, nigga. That shit was taking an hour with that traffic.
Yeah, that shit wicked.
That shit like 7 miles.
Yeah, that shit wicked. That's like LA traffic
like
wicked too.
The subways changed the culture too. Like you gotta walk fast. You can't really be all that nice. Like you can't.
Unless you ain't got nowhere to go.
I walk too slow for New York.
Yeah, exactly.
I be chilling, like ain't no need for me.
Niggas be like, yo, niggas be behind you, walking past you fast. It's like, yo, get the fuck out the way. And it's like, I'm not in a hurry. Like,
niggas
I'm
up at
chilling.
5 in the morning honking their horns, like doing everything. So it's just that's and eventually that shit building your character. Same way niggas from LA, they come out here, they be like, yo, like places closed mad late. Or if you notice, because the weather warm, niggas be outside. They mood generally better because the more sun make your mood a little better.
Oh, absolutely. I genuinely feel better now ever since the time went forward, niggas bitching, I'm like, nah, we cool. Like, the sun didn't set till 7:30 yesterday. I'm loving it. Like,
I'm a grandpa now. Like, I see the sun go down, nigga. It's like, all right, I need to go in the crib. Like,
I'll be coming to my crib for the sun go down. I'll be going
we live 2 different lifestyles, so.
I get on my room like 5 o'clock today.
facts.
God damn, nigga.
Nah, that's confirmed. Because I went to sleep like 1.
I'd be up to late.
What do you think?
Beating off.
Oh, I mean,
Fathers, I didn't think about that.
that could be the answer. Or we live upstairs from a club.
Nah, I
Did y'all can hear the music?
Yeah. Oh, you never, that's why you don't be up here.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
You can hear
I can hear Bravo whole set, bro.
You lying.
Drops and everything. What?
Voice, everything.
That's mad crazy.
Hold on! Like he right here.
Dead
like,
ass.
yeah, so yeah. Like shaking my fucking TV stand.
Wow.
Hold on!
I mean, I don't give a fuck.
I just be having to find parking because I live near a bar in the highway, so.
I just be up watching movies, right?
I parked my shit on the sidewalk the other day, cuz. I put that shit in my group chat. The niggas like, yeah, you crazy as hell.
He like, it's not getting told, though.
I miss those days.
My shit ain't get told.
I respect it. I respect that.
That's the worst feeling. You ever seen your car get towed?
Ooh. Yeah, like, you gotta park on the sidewalk sometimes.
Wait,
cuz.
you live
Hey.
I live up one of them.
I know.
I live uptown, cuz, like, if you in Elizabeth, like.
No, I'm about to say,
gotta-
I see that fence. I kind of feel like.
Nah, don't even try to do that.
Nah, that's what I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that. Like,
Yo, so this is kind of far away from where y'all was at, but like, it's kind of something I always wanted to talk about on here. I mean, as we get close to 100, it's like, we're not running out of things to talk about, but it's definitely surprising that it never came up. Do y'all believe slavery the way they told it? Like, does anybody have a completely different theory on how this shit took place? Because I personally don't believe, like, I'm one of the people that believe that, like, Black Americans, as we know it, was here already.
Agreed.
Okay.
Like, I believe that there's I believe that we're like the Native Americans that they speak of. And I believe that we don't get the reparations, quote unquote, that a lot of people stand out here and seek because they kind of gave it to niggas already with the reservations and shit like that. So they almost like don't feel compelled to give it to niggas.
like
Also,
we was here, but not in the same numbers, or like more numbers or less numbers.
it was more numbers. Like, I think the Trail of Tears is our story.
No, that is.
Yeah, like, I don't think that. I think the Trail of Tears, and I think like when that shit happened, that's when they started to really mix niggas in, and kind of like, we're all brown as far as niggas are concerned. If you like the red color, like skin color, quote unquote, that they were calling like that like red bone, like you ever like Mr. Redbone.
What the fuck? What fucking wrong with you, nigga?
This is really bad. Hold on, that's where they get that from? Wait, I'm confused.
You ain't never heard of like when black people, they be like, oh, you got Indian in your blood? And niggas just say that shit, but like, I mean, all.
No, yeah, but I thought they. Hold on, so how did red bones become light skin? I'm confused.
Well,
White people sex.
Like light skinned women, like the black light skinned women is a red bone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what
I was just gelling for real.
That's it. Alright, shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Light skin is red bone, and you got some yellow bones like beneath that.
Yeah,
not beneath it, but like.
My take on that though is like, I think that slavery was like way worse than what they even explained to us. Like, we can't, if they was like so gruesome in the Jim Crow era, like just imagine what they was doing when we was like, it was legal to really kill us. Like
100%. Like,
I think it was like 1,000 times worse than what what we've ever known, bro.
Like when we was talking about the last episode, like where it was like they had cookbooks to cook black people, like that's a fact.
That's crazy.
Like, and just to think about how many years ago it was and how the trickle down effect is still so like the faucet not really off for real. It's just not on full blast, but it's still.
The fact that you said that though, I ain't really go through the whole thing. I seen on Twitter earlier, like they was talking about like how white people don't season their food. The reason like that shit stems from like racism, like for the fact that we had to season our food because we didn't get the good quality of meat. That's why they don't really season their food.
Oh.
Because the quality of meat
that they received,
the protein was better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, okay, but I feel like so to go with what you said the first time, right? I feel like I feel like the same thing. I agree that I think the Black American people here were like the originals or whatever. But I feel like with the way they taught slavery and all this other stuff, that everyone thinks that anyone that is black that's in this country came from Africa. Okay, when I feel like that's not really what happened. I feel like that definitely happened. You feel me? Niggas did get born here, but I feel like a lot of us really are from here. You feel me?
Like the Moors traveled the world, bro. Like niggas was in different places doing different things for many years, and to me, it's just so like. It's very obvious already that, like, just with the Christopher Columbus shit theory kind of being debunked, and we've only been alive for, like, 30 years max in this room. So, like, that was education that was pushed down it was pushed through the entire education system, our entire lives, and probably through our parents' lives, all for 30 years later for things to be like, yeah, that shit really not true. So it's like
at this point you confused. They didn't like brainwash you to forget anything.
It's just the access to information. It's harder to lie now.
And I think the biggest thing is that when your main mission is to control like people, you gotta treat every single decision that you make as part of that control. So like, all right, if you tell black people that they was here first, then they're gonna believe that they got some type of right to this land. Yep. So when you believe you got a right to something, you act like you got a right to something. Mm-hmm. If you go into somebody else's house, you know you don't got no right to shit in their house, so you super polite. You ask them for everything. You ask them to go to their bathroom. You ask them this, that, and the third, all this type of shit. But if that's your man's crib or if that's your family crib, you feel like you got a right to certain things in there, you gonna just move with freedom. Moving with freedom is an idea. So like, I feel like the same people who now I'm wondering what the trade was like my biggest thing. There's no benefit for white people to teach us the true history of what happened, because there's things in there that probably don't benefit them as well. So in order for them to control niggas, they say, okay, you think the same people that quote unquote brought us to America wasn't the same people who would lie to us about religion? Because they the same niggas who lied to us about lawmaking. They the same, exactly, and that all comes down to control. Yeah. So I feel like we were here, but I think I can't say where we fucked up at. I mean, the biggest chance we had at getting real freedom, I think, was after the American Revolution, because at that point, then not after the American Revolution, excuse me, after
Civil War? You talking about post Civil War?
So obviously when I want to say Jameson, my fucking semi-alcoholic ass. What's the first colony? In Virginia,
Jamestown.
Yeah, Jamestown. Yeah. So obviously, right there's black people in the country, but once white people get access to being able to create the laws, and they create a group that run shit. I feel like we was running shit, and then there was a group of motherfuckers who came from a place that was ran a certain way. They wanted to run different, so they came here, and then as soon as they got here, they said, "Yo, we gotta optimize quickly so we can now create laws." So then the black folks who's already here ain't know shit about none of the shit that was going on, and then they walk into the land that was once free. And you got 5,000 white people that's like, nah, that's not how this going. This how this going. And it's 5,000 to us, and it's 2,000 to y'all. So we're going to kill off 1,000 of y'all. And then the other 1,000 of y'all going to now become our slaves. Now your son's going to think that you were slaves. Your grandson's going to think you were a slave. But your granddaddy knew you wasn't a slave. But he dead, so he can't tell you shit. So then now we just control the whole entire bloodline. And then that's why,
Because to me, it's no coincidence that, like, I'm not gonna say every black person, but it's a lot of niggas like it's a lot of niggas that be like, my family from such and such, they got Indian in them. Niggas say that shit like it's a jab above regular niggas for real.
Yeah.
But what's even crazier to me is how many people are like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like just like the slave trade happened. You know what I mean? It's a real thing.
I want to know how the slave trade really happened though. And I really want to know,
if you never left, this land, right? And I drove you out and I took you on a boat and just took you out into the middle of the shit and drove down hundreds of miles or whatever, and then just parked this shit in some new. Would you think you was in a new world if you've never seen that before? Yeah. Back then, when there's no phones, it's no this, it's no that. Like you could drive, they could spin around in circles from that, like just going where there's no land. And if you've never been off land, you wouldn't know no different. So it's like, all right, cool, we're going to drop these niggas off in Jamaica. We're going to drop these niggas off here, these niggas off here, these niggas off here, because it's no coincidence that all them niggas over there eat rice and beans. It's a joke, but it's for real. Like, too many of the cultures is too similar in that area. Too many cultures, if you look at, like, let's take it to Mexico. Them niggas is like rice and beans too. And I'm simplifying it to rice and beans. However, there's too many similarities in a lot of Caribbean cultures and a lot of cultures from down that way for everybody not to have some point been from the same place.
You know what the perfect thing is, bro? That's why history is so important. Dominicans and Haitians are the exact same people. One side were imperialized by the French. One side was imperialized by the Spanish.
Yep.
To the point, though, where they taught the Spanish people that they were so not black that generations down, now they stress that shit to their kids.
I know black, I Dominican.
Like, they know that black. You watched the World Baseball Classic the other day. You seeing all these niggas is black.
Them niggas got fades and waves.
You feel me? And then, but it's like when they learn, that's why I'm so happy. Like
bro, because Dominicans and Jamaicans dress alike.
Yo, I was gonna say though, like the way like you just said, I know black, but you made a prior comments talking about like how people, basically summing up like how people don't want to be a nigga or speak like they above.
Right.
Every race thinks they're above black people, but like they really like get a lot of shit from us.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's really taught through history, bro.
Like niggas will call, like Dominicans will call the police on niggas and say nigga, calling the police. Mm-hmm. And then explaining what happened and be like, yo, this nigga, he was, and he be like, but you doing it because I'm black though.
But then you got the real like Dominicans who know like, yo, we black. Like the mother of my child, she know, yo, I'm black. Like my daughter is, bitch, you Dominican. So like your culture is, you know, and your bloodline is set up obviously a bit different. But at the base root, if everybody that was brought to that island and without the war and without the imperialism, everybody would look the same. Damn it, like they kept the dark motherfuckers on one side and the lighter motherfuckers on the other side, but you still see it's darker motherfuckers on one side and lighter niggas on the other side.
Bro, that shit so entrenched. Neither one of them countries is owned by them people still, and they still believe that.
Exactly. But, you know,
imagine half your block just like when you get to your crib, right? On the left side of your crib, niggas is one thing. On the right side of your crib, niggas is another thing. And in the middle, and niggas just don't fuck with each other. That's crazy. That's
basically New York, except New York all came together, and then niggas learned how to fuck with each other. And that's why New York is such this melting pot. But you look in New York.
There was a time the boroughs just didn't fuck with each other.
No, but I mean, like, you look.
Still fighting for each other. They're siblings.
They're still fighting, but I mean, you know, there's, Russians here, Jews here,
hey, be careful with that.
Well, no, but I'm just talking about, like, for real. And then, like, you start throwing different people who came from different cultures, different places, to a point where, like, because New York's so jam-packed, you have no choice but to know who your neighbor is. You got no choice but to ride the subway with that nigga. You got no choice because y'all going to this public school that's here, that's within a district that you can't go to another public school. So then you become forced, and then your parents, everybody low income. So classism is hard. Nobody owns shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has a car. So it all becomes like this bigger thing, and then now you're forced to intertwine, and you realize we are the same fucking people.
That's valid.
I do want to know how the slave trade went down, though. Like, what actually?
Like, I've been playing, like, it's not slave. Like, they should make a Assassin's Creed about that shit.
How about like a slavery video game?
What?
No, that would.
I was about to say because that would be really crazy.
I was just saying, like, I fuck with the Assassin's Creed games because I really fuck with like how
the storyline and shit.
The storyline, like how they're kind of like behind the scenes in different parts of history, and it's like how, like, I'm playing 2 right now, and they incorporate like Leo da Vinci. Like, he's like, oh, I created a way for a man to fly. It's like, damn, we know that Leonardo da Vinci, like, kind of came up with the airplane, like, all this other shit. So it was like, all right, cool, like, this is interesting, but to like see those events, like, maybe not, you know.
Yeah, I know what you like. We trying, you know, we're not trying to sound like assholes, but if there was like a.
Well, like, we can study and be invasive with every other part of that, but, you know, I think that would require them to peel the layers back and be a lot more transparent than they have been. Like, we can talk about, and even to like black people's fault, we can talk about every like, nobody wants to see that depicted.
Yeah.
Because it hits home too much.
Like if there was one mission where like this, okay, you have to stop this mission to end the slave trade, and you got to be the radical person to go do all this different shit. It was like they would be showing you too much.
Exactly.
And like people would be in an outrage, like, oh, we shouldn't show the kids this, that, and the third.
But you're ready. The game is rated M. Like, don't let your fucking 12-year-old play it. Like, it's a lot of shit that's fucked up with like that. When people complain about what's in video games right now, I'm like, this game like isn't for a 13-year-old, right? Like, it says, like, you're rated M for mature. Like, it's 17 to 18. Like, I understand.
Well, the kids play Grand Theft Auto, and then it becomes a problem.
Like, that was the thing when we was kids, too. Like, they was trying to ban Grand Theft Auto and, like, shit like that. It's like, bro, at the end of the day...
Your kids don't got to play Grand Theft Auto, man.
You can have... Huh? Yeah, bro. It's like, bro, have some fucking dignity and don't let your child do whatever it wants. Like, good looks, bro. Jog on the building, you know what I'm saying? Where's that applause button? Hey. Doing it again. Can't find it. Flex bomb it is.
Short staff.
So, yeah, no, I don't think so. Well, I mean, yo, so I never had custard. Anytime I think of custard, I think about Teletubbies and shit. Cause but I heard custard is busting though.
This shit busting.
Yeah. I heard it's busting.
It's basically like soft ice cream, but this shit really busting.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Mr. Speak.
It's better than Mr. Softy.
Hold on, getting back to this New York shit.
It's better than Mr. Softy because like they got hard ice cream, and then they got Mr. Softy, which is real soft. Like this, like a half chub.
Oh, what?
And you eating it with a spoon?
This nigga shady white half chub.
Yeah, right. Talking about he support black women.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Nah, but, yo, I ain't gonna lie. What's your most nostalgic thing as a kid? Because now I look at it, I realize like there was so much shit that I don't want to say trauma because like I lived a good childhood. You know what I'm saying? Just generally, I mean, we all had traumatic childhoods. In one way or another.
I got like three, but my number one is probably dodgeball.
Well,
I would love dodgeball. I want to play dodgeball like with adults. Like it's a lot of you niggas I would like to fuck up.
There's a place in there's a trampoline dodgeball joint in I want to say Woodbridge or something like that. I went there one time.
I was trying to get the whole South Beach staff to go. Nobody went. Niggas folded. Remember that.
Do it again.
My most nostalgic thing is sitting in a crib. Well, for block parties. Damn, but
I miss a block party,
bro. Block parties, and I want to seem like say like you young, but that 3 years because you 24.
I'm 25, but I remember, bro. Me and my siblings used to practice like in the backyard a dance routine for the block party.
Like I remember when
who funded that?
I really don't know.
The hood, bro. So I remember we used to like.
Is that how the drug dealers pay back to the community?
Essentially, no. I'm asking. Yes, them niggas will rent out the ice cream truck for the day. Them niggas they'll rent some basketball hoops, do whatever. Get this. I remember one time,
and that's why nobody told that they were selling drugs.
And because, here's another great example though. Pablo Escobar, right? responsible for thousands and thousands of deaths. Probably not the richest man ever, but one of them.
I said the richest drug dealer. He was.
No.
Check the facts.
I know.
What?
Wait, no.
The way you say I know him, like you, like that was.
Nah, just actually. But
he was like, I know him. I'm like, what?
He was not the only big dog at that time, bro.
It's Griselda.
He was the biggest dog though at that time, but there's that. Well, from what we know, from what we think we know at least, he was the biggest dog at that time. But he had some niggas who was up there trying and his shit though. But
when Frank Lucas said that shit in American Gangster, that nigga said, "Look around you, dog." He said, "I took care of Harlem, so Harlem gonna take care of me."
See,
all them days when he was giving out turkeys, I'm like, damn, I wasn't telling that nigga neither. He said, bro, I didn't give your family Thanksgiving for 4 years straight. Christmas drives for the kids, all that.
Like so when
we sell a little bit of crack.
When Paulo died, there was people who was on one end, like, okay, this nigga's a menace. He's a devil to society. He's a killer, which I mean, all these things are kind of true.
You gotta be the bad guy.
But there's also people don't realize he built whole entire communities. Like he literally built
houses and funded entire communities to where nobody had to pay for their crib, nobody had to pay for like different types of things. So some people looked at him like a fucking savant. And he ran for office, but he also blew up thousands of niggas.
It's like, bro, so he sells cocaine. It's like, bro, the niggas who want to live in that world, let them live in that world. I'm not. So I'm on the other side where niggas giving out footballs and gold and all this extra shit.
Didn't the nigga build his own prison when it was time for him to go to prison?
Yeah.
Like this for me and my people.
Mm-hmm. And he
how much money you gotta have?
And then he had the Colombia national team going out there in the fucking World Cup. No, not the World Cup. In the league
Champions League?
No, because there wasn't in Champions League. No, it was fuck. It was when they were doing the World Cup qualifiers. The World Cup qualifiers. They was going to the prison playing soccer with this nigga. And then one of the dudes got an interview about some shit. And he basically publicly said, like, yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like a couple of us, like we fuck with Pablo. We be, you know what I'm saying? Like we know Pablo. And then that nigga got put in jail for kidnapping and ended up not playing for the Colombian team, which is crazy because the goalkeeper that they brought in for the Colombian team that played in the World Cup ended up, I mean, he didn't give up an own goal because, like, I mean, he gave up an own goal, but you can't really give up an own goal as a goalie. But he was the goalkeeper for an own goal that the captain of that team did during the World Cup, and then the captain of that team ended up getting killed because of that shit. He got smoked when he went back home.
It's different over there for them niggas.
Nigga, what this? Bro,
like
man.
our World Cup niggas come home and we know they gonna fail. They be like, all right, well you tried, nigga, good job.
They smoked that nigga. He said, "Y'all want to go to the bar?" His teammates was like, "Y'all want to do that?" And then, and then they the day of that same game, that same match, they rigged niggas' hotel TVs and put one message on all the Colombia team hotel TVs that basically said, "Yo, this player can't play. Like if you play tomorrow, we're killing his sister." I believe it was. So then they sat the nigga, and then they lost. They lost that game. It's the what's 30 for 30? 2 Escobars. Because the dude who was the captain of the team, Andres Escobar, he ended up getting smoked. Would I play?
Would I play? If you
no.
world class athlete,
no.
You wanna play?
No.
You valid. I love my sister too much too. I wouldn't play.
Oh, you talking about if I was him?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Especially when you come from a lawless place. When you come from a lawless place, you got to know there's certain shit you can't do.
I'm not gonna lie though, I wouldn't play, and then after that I would move.
I was gonna say, see what I would do. I would probably
not no pussy shit, bro. But they got the power to like.
I'm out of here
during that type of time.
Then they mean it.
Yeah,
they mean
like,
it.
Niggas can put this on the, and this is back when niggas ain't had no cameras. Niggas like GPS and all that wasn't the way it was. Like niggas wasn't just tracing shit.
Rigging everybody TV
in a one hotel
in late 1980s. Fuck that. What I'm doing is I'm waiting till the game pop off because I know everybody tuned into the match. I'm calling my mother, everybody, which my phone's probably done tapped up at this point. But we out of here. We moving to fucking. We out of here, bro. You're never gonna see me again.
It was an early point in like the 80s, I guess, like when cocaine first came around. People were flying through the airports with cocaine because they did not know what it was. They was just thinking that shit was powder,
bro.
You gotta think, like, bro, that shit was insane, bro.
Yo, the 80s was.
There was no TSA back.
Yo, niggas used to be like, yo, we came up. Niggas be like, yo, we came up with this wonderful plan where we would just find these girls and shit, and then we would just tape cocaine like in their boobs and around their stomach, and then that's what we was doing for 7 years, and then they started
for 7 years,
bro. Like
niggas was bringing bricks back for 7 years.
You can go to the airport.
It's like, hey, just put it in your suitcase and carry it with you. Nobody's gonna check that. Yeah. It's like they only check the bags that go under the plane. It's like, you mean to tell me nobody checks the ones going with niggas? No.
Yo, how deep do y'all? We gotta get a TSA motherfucker on here because I need to know.
Oh, we need is Corey for real.
I need to know when, because see, I've never checked the bag as an adult.
Wait,
I'm about to say I worked at the airport for 7 years.
Oh yeah, fuck him. I'm talking about
security though.
Gangster.
No, nigga, I worked outside with the plane.
Oh, so you really?
Yeah.
I heard it was a nigga was.
So do they put all that shit through a machine or something? They got to, right?
In certain flights, like international flights, they
just choose.
TSA come like they check certain shit depending on what's on the flight. You might have flights that come.
They check the cargo.
Shit come from Mexico. You might have mad peppers and shit. Yeah. Shit spicy as hell underneath the plane. I swear to God, that shit would sting your nose. You might have another flight coming from fucking Colombia or whatever with pineapples or something. Like it just all depends, bro. So they check the bags.
Bro, how do they be finding the cocaine wrapped inside watermelons, bro?
I don't know. Like that's
somebody had to tell, right? Like based on what you know and how they check, somebody had to tell.
But honestly, maybe like there has to be some line of defense. There got to be some line of defense that niggas is using.
Get it now?
Like to make sure that niggas is not just transparent, just like transferring guns or some shit across the country or all that. There has to be. Like with the check bags, because we know they check the carry on. But with the check bags, they so go on that thing behind the person at the agent, and then they go through like a whole thing. Because I be wondering, like, are they checking?
When your bag go through like?
Because I've never checked the bag as a grown man.
Oh, you never checked?
No, I travel like a grown man. I just one bag.
Wait, so I'm a bitch because I check a bag?
No. I just travel like a last minute man.
I've been the nigga to like get your bag like as soon as it goes like you know how you give it to a ticket agent and it goes to the ramp. I don't know what happens like when it goes right through there, but I was the first nigga to get your bag.
And they just pass it off?
Nah, like you put it in like a little.
Nigga, Mister was in a vest.
Yo, we gotta run a GTA mission with this nigga.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm Trevor.
That makes sense.
Yeah, dude.
That makes perfect sense.
I'm Trevor.
I guess I'll be Michael.
You would want to be a white man, wouldn't you?
Can't be Franklin.
Why not?
Why can't you? That's crazy. That's crazy.
The world will never know what was just said. You know, because they didn't hear anything.
Man.
All right, so we got to talk about this, bro. We have to. Because it's getting out of hand. And I seen this girl, she kind of made a tweet. And she was responding to, like, I like these tweets when they be like, what's an opinion that you'll die on the hill for or some shit like that. People start putting their quotes up because really, there's some interesting thoughts that come out of those. I feel personally. So the one tweet was, what sex opinion would have you like this? And they got swords at the name that. So she was like, the rose.
Okay, KD Abby?
Nah.
Well, no, that's KD's Twitter Abby. With the nigga standing there with like the 20
Oh,
swords.
yeah. All right, word. So it's like the rose toy and all other vibrating toys ruin your libido and desensitize you. It's always going to be harder to enjoy sex with another person if you're plugging your coochie up to jumper cables nightly.
What are y'all talking about?
So
opinions that you'll die on a hill.
Yeah.
Like saying.
So like somebody basically said, what she basically was saying was like, yo, vibrators and roses, like,
You got a tweet pulled up?
Yeah.
Let me see the tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow you. I already
Yeah.
tweet that shit.
So like, do you think that in general, like these types of things are ruining people's like sexual experiences? Are they ruining people's sex drives in general? Like porn is one of the things I'm talking about because porn in general,
porn is the number one thing that kills like niggas and shit. Yeah.
Porn is the number one thing that kills niggas.
That's the episode name? That's not the episode name, but
porn is the number one thing.
Porn addiction kills like porn addiction kills like men's
sex drive.
Yeah, sex drive and everything because like you get addicted to a fantasy that isn't real. Like so like you're not having porn sex with the average day woman. Even if y'all think y'all really some real fuckers out here or whatever the shit is.
Real fuckers is crazy.
Yeah, real fuckers. Like, at the end of the day, a lot of people not having sex like they porn stars, bro. Like, that shit isn't a natural thing, bro.
I would hope niggas try.
Of course, but
see, most niggas would only try like that because of porn.
And these niggas who be taking these fucking honey packs with Henny and shit, bro.
Yo, so wait. So did you see niggas putting the honey pack, making the honey pack wings, and serving them at a kickback?
No.
But it was just the homies.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I seen that
Bruh,
shit.
that was the most wicked shit I've ever seen, bro.
Get some pussy.
Yo.
But you know, I think it's crazy. Speaking of this, my fault. Like, I don't know, damn, that's not crazy. But niggas back then used to watch, like, they used to have parties of watching porno parties. Niggas would have their mans over and they would have like a DVD in.
Who are these niggas?
You talking about some Brooklyn niggas right now?
Yeah, I'm like, who are these niggas that
talking
used
about
to
a
do
nigga
that?
Back in
East
the
New York
day.
right now.
This is what they did.
This sounds like Rikers activity.
Well, I tried to pick a hood where y'all not from.
Nah, I'm not from there. I'm not.
You probably talking about the East New York nigga. I'm gonna just keep it at East New York.
Niggas just,
Oh no, I'm telling you, you can tell my dad.
having the meat party is crazy. bro.
What that episode name?
Meet me party.
Meet me party.
Yeah, but now hold on.
Meet me party in the booty butt.
That's a wicked ass name. I ain't gonna cap. Did y'all see like the Rose party that was supposed to happen on Twitter in like Atlanta?
The Rose
In Atlanta?
Niggas was about to have niggas was having a bouquet.
Nah, it was some girl talking about like, yo, I just want to have a party where like we all bring our rose and we
What
see
the
who
fuck?
squirt first or last or some shit like that.
So this
And that shit was on Eventbrite too or some shit. Like she was selling tickets for that shit.
bro. So
Selling tickets
So-
to the
Yeah,
bouquet.
money, man.
good looking. So here is the thing that is like everything is a gift. And what?
Tickets to the bouquet.
Oh yeah, I was talking about what she said, right?
Yeah, I didn't hear what she said.
Oh, my fault. I said these girls getting money. That's crazy.
But it's
Listen. It sounds like some OnlyFans, like some porn shit that I.
but see that
I
was
don't want to
going.
get into it. Not me. I'm saying like that's something that you niggas put on porn.
When I watch it, yes.
Pornhub, you're paying for it.
Well, and then you got to think.
I don't fuck with that though.
It's a supreme fucking like whatever.
I mean, but you got all right. So here's the problem. I think with almost damn near everything. Like the same shit that's good for you is also kind of the same shit that's bad for you. Because porn helps you like obviously understand some semblance of like sexual encounters, and you could do different shit that you wouldn't have done. You wouldn't have got exposed. But however. Well, no. I mean, it could. I'm just saying for a lot of people. I'm saying like for that they see some shit that they would have never seen without porn. Like they see interactions, and then they be like, "Oh shit, that's something."
Women out here that be telling like saying that niggas don't know how to fuck or they know how to eat pussy or some shit and they watch porn all the time. So like,
And
that shit ain't gonna teach you
That's
nothing.
because niggas be skipping over certain parts.
It's
Niggas can't find
it's because sometimes some people watch too much porn and they start to think that they doing shit and they start fucking up connection. Like I think porn fucks up human connection in a sense because it has a place obviously, but I mean
it's unnatural to watch other people have sex.
Like
you think so?
Especially that much. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah. I think it's even more unnatural.
it's every fucking day.
It's unnatural to imagine
Porn is
yourself
every day.
as
Y'all
a
watch
different
porn every
person
day?
inside a different person all the time.
well, technically I'm on Twitter, so I see porn at some capacity every day.
I watch porn now
watch porn
more
every day.
than I did before. But
When I was a young nigga,
I'm about to say when niggas was young, no.
Every day.
when you first see that shit,
Yo, when you
365 days out the year, how much porn you think niggas is
when
watching?
you find out you can do it yourself,
At
it's
16.
round and round.
Yo.
See, I was in jail with
round
that.
and brown.
I was a young nigga looking that shit up.
Yo,
Round and brown.
Yeah, round and brown.
That was one of the early ones, like that and like
Round and brown.
yeah. You never
Round and
heard
brown.
I never looked up.
That's back
Round
when the
and
internet
brown.
they used to only give you 30-second previews.
Yeah.
Like for the whole video, and you can only watch that shit one time.
I was
bro,
16.
niggas don't
I was
even
16
these
on
young niggas
Red
don't
too.
even know. Like it was a time like you could be watching porn on your family computer
No way. Let me see this shit.
and like somebody come home, so you gotta log off that shit.
You give everyone you know and love AIDS.
What
The
video
Rick and Morty shit. When bro's on the computer. And he searches the porn thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's like, you give everyone you know and love AIDS. Oh no, a virus. I said
don't know.
AIDS. You give everyone you know and love a virus.
Bro, at the end of the day, my nigga, just the intake is too much.
It is.
Pause. Like it's really, it's
And then
really.
cough after that.
Hey yo,
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm just saying, like,
that was
you
serious.
started.
it's really it's just the amount. Like, did you hear Elon's talking about banning it from Twitter?
This
Porn?
is round and brown.
Yeah, because
Oh, you over there
apparently-
round and brown.
That's in the blue bag.
Ooh, round and brown.
Ooh.
Round and Brown is crazy.
Million blue on there.
Leon Blue. Roxy Reynolds' first mixtape.
Roxy Reynolds look like me, bro. I need to stop this.
Chill, 'cause she
Roxy Reynolds, the Max B of porn, bro.
She followed me on Twitter, so we gotta.
You gotta be
Think you
respectful.
got a chance?
Well, yeah, if I pay.
Yeah.
You would pay for that?
No,
You gonna pay for fuck Roxy Reynolds?
nah.
Would you?
All I did was shut.
I know a nigga who did though. Like,
With her?
yeah, one of my coworkers at United. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, pictures of her.
He said it was popping.
I ain't really asked him, bro.
She
which is
bugging.
crazy. Cause I was so flabbergasted. The nigga was telling the truth. He like,
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah. Yes, he
Hey,
was.
how much is it? How much was she? That sounds crazy. to say. How
didn't
much
ask
was
him
she?
all that shit. I
What's her
should've asked him.
prices?
It ain't that much.
Gotta be affordable.
I
think it is affordable, bro. Because I forgot who was on No Jumper talking about that shit. Fuck, I don't remember. But this nigga on No Jumper is talking about like
you gotta find a price range. Like if you're gonna sell that, you gotta find a good price range because you don't want to be too cheap where everybody can buy it, but you don't want to be too expensive where the niggas who got money is like I ain't paying for that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. What?
How much you paying for porn star pussy?
How much? It depends what it is for her.
Whoever your person is.
Are they not actors though?
I'm not doing it because I can't hit it raw.
Why not? Why not?
Because I'm not. You can't hit it raw.
Why not?
Just get tested like the.
Well, you would have to like probably you would probably have to sign a contract.
If I'm paying for it, I'm gonna get the full experience.
I think they be making niggas work rubbers, bro.
Well, y'all would not. You would have to sign the contract and probably provide.
That's why I won't
provide up to the day.
The $40 hoes out there.
Yo,
I'm not a condom type of nigga.
The $40 hoes out of country allegedly
be
really like.
I'm good.
That's that. I ain't about to give away no game, man.
Yo. So the passport bros thing.
Out of everything like, I be choosing to say and not say, that's the one thing I'll say. You know what? I ain't even going. I'm a back out of this.
So you heard about like passport bros, right? Like you know what that is? Like,
allegedly.
So it's like it's basically dudes who go overseas. And it's like they go over. It's essentially the niggas who can't get women here. They go overseas, basically.
Some niggas just be passport bros just cause they
not getting women here. It's just a thing that niggas do. Cause niggas been telling me like since I worked at the airport, bro.
They got there in groups.
Like niggas be out here being sex tourists, man.
Paying $40 a fucking foreigner.
Like think of your Instagram bag.
They everywhere. Yeah, they everywhere.
And they naturally like that.
Everywhere.
Couple hours.
Go to a strip club overseas, you can get anything you want.
This nigga at work, he told me before he paid the house, like it was a housekeeper there and she was bad as hell. Said he brung his wife out there with him. Yeah. He said his wife was in the pool in the backyard.
You're lying.
I swear on everything.
Niggas is getting porn fantasies off.
Listen, his wife was in the backyard in the pool with the kid, and he was in the front with the housekeeper. He paid $20 to hit it from the back real quick.
Oh my gosh.
And for them, that's probably like
$20. Oh my god, how you fucking
niggas ain't shit
in the other fucking room?
We on vacation.
Are you? Ain't that what the fuck?
Stop it.
We on vacation.
Fuck, this nigga is crazy. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Women go to Miami and do the same exact thing.
That's a fact.
That's why y'all always end up fighting when y'all come back.
It's even worse for y'all because y'all don't pay for it.
And I know women be getting trans ran on them too because like bitches be giving it up and snitching on them. Like, it's bad out here, bro. Like,
and girls always go somewhere as friends and leave.
Niggas, people usually horny, I guess, because that's crazy. That's just disrespectful. I'm in the other room, bro. At least I'm
not in the other room. You outside the house in the pool.
I'm not even home.
I'm asking a real nigga question right now. I'm asking a real nigga question right now. You and your man been married for, let's just say like 17 years or whatever. You know, 17 years is a long ass time. He's away. At the end of the day, look, just say like y'all not around each other at all or some shit like he's on like a vacation for work and you found out that he fucked it like a hooker or some shit just one night. You gonna be mad at him?
I'm not. As long as you bring no shit home.
So that's what that is. That's all.
No, but her problem is that she's there.
But you're not gonna know.
Like I'm not. That's the thing.
And it's not even in the bed we about to sleep in. It's on the couch. She's going to clean tomorrow.
That's just crazy, bro.
Being there is a little too
I'm there. That's so disrespectful.
No.
So all right, ready? So let's take it a second. Ready? All right, boom. Ready? So since you're saying it's there, I'm disrespectful. If you walk in on that, how are you responding?
That's wild.
What's the laws out there? Because I don't know. I might just have to kill you and then dip and just bounce back home.
Everybody said they want to kill somebody, so it's time for that motherfucker to die. They ain't killing shit.
I stab niggas.
All right, so let's flip it because it's more men in the room. If you
where your knife at is crazy.
Very brutal.
Where your knife at?
It's good.
If you on vacation with your wife,
I keep this shit on.
And you walk in.
And my wife getting
you walk in and your wife getting tagged in the living room.
Huh?
Look at me.
If you on vacation with your wife,
same circumstance, the roles is reversed.
On vacation?
That's crazy.
Your wife getting tagged in the living room.
On vacation is
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tweak, cuz I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna tweak.
But are you gonna kill? Because if you're not gonna kill,
I don't know.
He going to jail, whatever, regardless, whatever it is. What are the laws out there?
My wife.
If she asks
They
you to
take you
join,
for
would
the
you do
night
it?
booking something.
no,
If they ask what?
If she asks you to join, would you do it?
Why we ain't talk about this first? It's my whole thing. We on vacation.
What, me join?
Oh wait, I'm about to say me join another nigga fucking her.
If that's what she wanted.
I put it in the
suitcase.
She go to the suitcase.
That's even more.
She gonna go right into the cargo.
Nigga, we on vacation. That's the same thing I just said. Y'all can pay for pussy overseas because you on vacation.
Yo, relax. Chill.
I'm saying.
We're talking about marriage though right now.
Yeah.
What's the now? It's not
If you getting fucked by another nigga and your man walk in the room, you gonna ask a nigga like, yo, you wanna join?
Baby, we on vacation. That's what I
Just be mad, satisfied, telling him to join. Like, baby, join.
And the kid. I'm here with the kid too.
I didn't say that was acceptable though.
Nigga said,
are you with the kid or are you gonna stay?
Walking in with the kid in hand is crazy. I'm not thinking it's like that.
Nah, it's not like that. Let's assume like the
Let's
kid
leave it where it
upstairs
was.
taking a nap or something.
Yeah.
But
Or
we
playing
all
COD.
did.
Playing Call of Duty.
So better.
Playing Call of Duty.
Still gotta take this nigga home. I can't believe that. That's crazy.
Robert, at the end of the day, you just leaving it at the resort.
We can go on separate flights back. Just meet me at the house.
That nigga is disrespectful.
Disrespectful. I would never do that to my wife.
Nah, I would never do that to my wife. No, I'm not doing that.
So, all right. So, not would you do it, but like, if you're, like, would you be okay if they just didn't know? Like, if you didn't know, but that's what happened.
She wouldn't know.
I mean,
You can never be okay about something that you don't know.
But like, all right. So, but we just talking right now.
Duh.
So
I'm
you
just
be out
saying,
with
if that
that.
shit got out, that shit is crazy.
Alright, so-
and I just
Like,
feel
you
like,
wasn't there. You wasn't there. Your man's went on a trip with his homies.
No matter how many times. Continue.
Niggas went to DR. He fucked the shorty in DR for
No,
$50.
let's make it better. Let's make it
Long as you
better.
don't bring no shit
How
home.
does it get better than that?
Let's make it better. Let's say
That's the best thing there is.
no. Let's be realistic right now. Let's say since you know what type of nigga you like you gonna deal with or whatever, and he's out there with his friends. If he asks for a pass, would you give it to him? Like, yo, baby, I'll be safe. I'll use a condom the whole 9. But would you give him a pass if he literally
That
asked you?
sounds mad crazy, but I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's people
I
that
feel
does
like-
shit out here like that.
I
Like,
feel like I would
That's the
appreciate
best
it.
way to maneuver, honestly.
And word, I think I would give it to you.
That's like calling your parent and asking them to get on the biggest ride in the roller coaster. Like, hey,
Cause I just want you to know when it's
real
my
fast.
turn.
Look, listen. We all in line right now for King to Kai. If you say I don't get on it, I'm not going to get on it. But I'm asking you, because I really want to get on this ride. If
And then they call me outside and just like tell me mad.
but ready, let's say, are you gonna do
Like,
niggas?
I'm scared.
Are you gonna want to get your lick back though?
yeah, she just said it.
Yeah,
That's what you said?
yeah.
Like you gotta
But
get
I don't think
your.
it's a lick. It's just like
it's a
we
lick
on
back.
trips, right? We understand
It's
each
a
other.
lick
You
back.
guys gotta ask it back.
I would.
But are
give it
you
to her.
so? All right, so you want to keep it in your pocket?
I would.
I wouldn't do that just because I'm not built to return the favor.
Wait, so you be having a nigga on standby already? Like, you gonna fuck a nigga that's in the States, or you gonna go out the country and do it?
Because we're being sex tourists.
Hold on, look, because if there's somebody already on standby, I'm already cheating. At that point, that's not what we talking about right now.
But women be having niggas on standby.
Like, all right,
That's
That's
what I'm
only 'cause
asking.
women are bad people.
That's a fact.
Happy Women's History Month.
I thought that this was I thought that was this episode.
Nah, the history month.
Psych, I lied, niggas.
You being on here is the gift. Fuck that.
Help, son. What my help? You told me gonna be another shorty in here. Now
both
I'm
of
not
them.
even liking this.
Both of them. That's funny as hell.
But I mean, honestly, yo, if you get a lick off on somebody, you gotta know like they gonna want their shit back. See, I'm just figuring out whether or not I don't even want to know when it happened. Like, would I rather know when it happened or not know when it happened?
See, like
I think that's big too. Like, is this information that I just get from somewhere after it happened and realize it happened 2 years ago, and that the last 2 years I've been happy? Because at that point, I just kind of might have to forget about it. I'm gonna be heartbroken either way, but it's different from like walking on some shit or knowing something happened mentally at a point, or like
You gotta visualize your lady getting dick from another nigga.
I think that's the least part of it. Like,
Nah, but that shit is gonna sting the worst.
oh yeah, that shit gonna sting. Like, yeah, initially for sure.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
Y'all ever sat down with one of y'all exes and like told each other everything y'all did?
Yeah.
Nah.
Like, I did. Like, y'all went from one like.
I was a whore, so I never had a girlfriend until
You ever told a girl with you all the things you did like on her since you never had a girlfriend?
I mean, I told her. I said
Nigga, this thing was working for Lord Baelish.
Well, there was a point where I wasn't lying to women and shit, and it was one time a girl was coming to my house, and I told her, yo, we can't fuck because I literally just had sex with somebody.
Oh wow.
And she was like, yo, I respect that you told me that, but you really ain't shit. Like,
No, for real.
Yeah, like.
Why you had to come over here? Why you had to come over here?
She was popping up type shit. Like, she was letting me know, like, she was coming to my crib, and I was like, yo, like, and like I said, like, I wasn't wearing condoms, so
Damn,
like, I'm not about to
hit me with that. I'm not home.
Nah.
Lie for what?
Yeah, because my car outside.
Why you ain't home?
Like, so like, she respected that, and I never had sex with her again, though, honestly. But that was just some other shit, like.
But honestly, though. One thing I really like, the older I get, the more shit be happening. I'm like, yo, telling the truth is the best way to go. Like, it's a bit really because no matter what, yo, no matter what, you're probably just gonna be fucked in the end, bro. So it's better
in a good way or a bad way.
Like
no matter what, somebody getting fucked.
Like in a way where. Everything that come out in a while, everything that don't come out in a while is gonna come out of rinse for the most part. Now, there's the couple things I do think that there are things that people need to take to their grave because there's a good amount of things people need to take to their grave. But yeah, like because it's a fact. We talking about life. Like I can know I'm a genuinely good person. I can know this. I can know that. But then there's certain things in his life story that may have happened. I'm like, there's no way nobody else in the world can ever know about this except for me.
If you fucked your man's girl, but he didn't know, right? So before she become your man's girl, if you fucked your man's girl and he don't know, would you tell him?
Wait, what?
What? Yeah, of course.
Wait, you would tell your man's?
I didn't hear what you said.
All right, so boom. Your man's got a new shorty. He love her. Okay. Prior to him dealing with shorty, y'all used to, you know what I'm saying? Like
y'all used that was your lady?
Nah.
Well, like y'all was just y'all man.
Y'all just fucked.
Y'all was just y'all man, yeah.
But she never told him. Are you gonna tell him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, cousin. I've been in this situation before, bro.
Why you really were a whore?
So, like I said, I was in a situation before. Like, I did it. Like, I told the nigga, but that shit came back and like bit me in the ass because it's like I ain't tell Shorty that I told the nigga, like, because he was my man's more than she was my like.
It was like
how long they was dealing with each other?
Like a year or some change or some shit.
Yeah, so
like
you
that.
knew this whole time. You ain't
See, I would have to say it from the rip.
Yeah, now
because I'm like, yo, like you my mans. I can't walk around like I can't see you. Like I can't see. But he together and she know, and then like
I feel like wouldn't that shit be on your face too when you first bring a bitch around?
Listen,
it's like, oh shit.
Nah,
he knew.
We not like that. Men not like that. Man, no? It's not. It's not gonna show on my face immediately. It might be like oh yo, so and so. This. Hi, how you doing?
Knowing that you know you know when you're lying. And I'm walking in with fucking like.
Bro, at the end of the day, like it's not the time nor the place for my mans to find out why I know his shorty. And unless she told, like for me in that moment, once she seen that interaction, like I don't like unless me and my mans discuss our sexual endeavors. To me, it's not my place to really just be like,
which niggas don't do a lot
at all. Like we not like women. Women do that though.
Yeah. All right, so you wouldn't tell your man, but would you tell your girlfriend?
What? Tell my girlfriend what?
That you was fucking her friend.
Like yo, I used to fuck. Like I used to fuck your friend.
Yeah. Like your girlfriend brought one of her friends around, one of her best friends. Now y'all already been dating for a minute.
Yeah, I would, because if I don't tell her right then and there, there's gonna be an issue later on.
And then honestly, like realistically, I probably still won't fuck both of y'all. Like physically attractive wise. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not about to be around this attractive ass girl knowing that like, you feel me, like that. I'm with my girl and shit. I think
you gotta tell your girl.
You gotta tell your girl.
Because one thing my mom told me is like this: you never give another woman the opportunity to have the leg up on your shorty. Because women are catty, women are spiteful, and a woman will pack your shorty out, and the last thing you want is for your shorty to get blindsided by some shit that you could have just
because
told
when women get mad, they will really
be like, bro, you don't even know that really your man is in my phone, and he took me to Chick-fil-A yesterday, and I rolled his face, and then he dropped me off. Yeah. He didn't do none of that. And he also told me that you be bitching and do it like, yo, we'll run down the whole shit just to be spiteful to her. She don't really want to tell that business, but we'll pack shorty out just cause.
And we in the day and age was like they gonna screenshot it and show you the proof. Like yo,
they'll airdrop it to you.
The nigga was trying to eat my ass the other day.
Right now, this your man, this your husband. Your husband, right?
That's your friend.
All right.
TikTok. This you? Ted yo. Nah, bro.
Yeah, no. I try to stay away from all encounters of that sort because I know, like, I ain't even gonna say all that, bro.
Jada Pops, shout out to Jada. When we used to, when he was my roommate, freshman year at Wesleyan and shit, we would drive up to Delaware and shit, and he always said, he was like, yo, I told Jay, can't nobody tell you nothing about me that I ain't tell you about me. And I was like, ooh, that's some of the coldest shit I heard. Shout out to Black.
It's like, yo, that's
some of the coldest shit I told niggas. Can't nobody tell you nothing about me that I ain't already tell you about me. And I'm like, damn, but that's something you only learn in time though. Because I think you just end up going through situations where you be like, nah, bro, fuck that. Like, would you rather your girl know you a hoe, or would you rather just like kind of, like, yo, like, every now and then, like, this might happen.
It's a level to which you confirm that though. Like, you only confirm it a little bit, so she know that you not a bum ass nigga, but like you don't like really tell her everything.
No, that's what I'm saying. Some things that do have to go to the grave.
She didn't know how sick you was, but she didn't know.
Yeah, she didn't know.
I did have virus,
but she didn't know that she was a sick nigga at one point. Like, it's something like that. Cause everybody got a pass, bro. Like, everybody. And it's a sick world out here, yo. You find out shit about people, you be looking at them a little different, like certain things.
But yeah,
I don't judge everybody for everything, but like it's certain things that's like, ah, damn.
If you found out your man's like getting walked on a leash, like during sex, that's
him, bro.
Yeah, that's him.
I just want to see how where the level of friendship stops.
Yeah, I can't even say that.
Oh, what you?
No, I don't do none of that shit. Nigga, look. He's like, what?
That nigga got hella shit. Nah, nigga, I ain't doing none of that shit.
Mister got a blinged out collar. A name belt collar. Just say Mister.
That ain't gay. That's his jail.
He was on the outside.
Nah. Niggas fuck Cosby here all the time. Nah. That ain't gay. That's his jail. You was on the outside fucking booty boy.
Valid.
Yeah. See, that's important decision, bro. Off pod conversations versus. See, but I ain't do nothing right there. The mic just been trying to off niggas all episode. Pause. Yeah, pause.
Yeah, but anyway.
I'm not sure, but just be safe.
Allegedly.
We can't shame anybody here. Fuck it. Put it like that. I'm gonna just say that.
We don't?
I'm about to say, there's something.
What's the limit?
There's scat.
I was just gonna say, like, I thought.
All right, I'm gonna keep it a bean right now.
How much are you about to keep it a bean?
Let's keep it a bean. So let me get my shit off right now. So if you found that your man's like
get your shit off about scat play.
Let me get this off, bro. If you found out that your man's like getting pissed on by, listen. If you found out that your man's like getting pissed on by a show, that you gonna look at him different?
Pissed on?
He might not get no more like the slap hug because that nigga chest might stink. But I mean, whatever he get into, bro, I'm more concerned with how I found that out than that.
I'm more concerned with how much I found out. Like,
what if he just came to you on some shit like, nah, bro, like I'm gonna keep it a bean with you right now, bro. Like, I found out I like this.
My shorty pissed on me the other night and I liked it. Be like, okay, bro.
Hey man, I'm gonna let him rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him rock. I mean, shit, I let him rock. I don't got shit to do with me. Like,
niggas like getting squirted on, right? What's the difference? It's just yellow and one is clear.
But it's like how you piss on shit.
Squirt is not waste.
It's a form of waste.
Sex waste.
All right. But like, but see, this my thing though. Is nigga lying on the floor and the bitch bent over, peeing on him type shit. Like how he's, you know, like that's.
And where at? His face, his chest.
Yeah, like
on his dick.
His mouth open, like what's going on? Like,
nasty.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's because then at that point, I'm like, all right, nah, you might be a little too freaky. Like.
But where? Okay, so where's the line?
The chest down.
Can't. Yeah, I'm about to say. If your girl out here pissing in your face and shit, and then like your mouth be open and shit, then that's I'm like, it might be tough after that. Like,
yeah, but it's like,
but so I mean, so where do the hands fall? Because like up here,
if I
they're
love
bad,
you,
but down here
really.
they're good.
No, you talking about
like where like if I'm up here with my hands, like where are they at? But down here with my hands, they. Like, where do hands fall? Like, he's just getting, like, you know, like, if he gets pissed on his hands a little bit.
What?
Why the fuck you just want to get pissed on in your hand?
I'm just saying, dude, he said from the chest up, it's good, but from the chest down, it's good. From the chest up, it's good. But arms are right there. Like, half your arm is above.
Nah, we talking about the neck and the face. We talking about the face.
Or the dick, like Bree said.
Yeah, P dick is wild.
I mean,
that's. You ever had a girl hold your dick on your pee?
Yo, we asked this question before.
We definitely did.
That shit is wicked. You've done it before?
Yeah.
Yo,
why? That's just like normal.
Why? What's normal about it? It's not your genitals, so it's not normal.
All women want to do it.
It's ours.
So you was like, while you drain the waste out of your body, I want to feel it.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
What type of dominance is that?
I want to shoot it.
Quick question. Did you stop it while you was
I wasn't doing all that.
Why?
The girl that did mine, she stopped it. Like,
then that's
what an evil bitch.
She was on some shit like, I didn't know y'all could like.
She slammed the door shut.
I told y'all the story.
Yo, what the fuck is you doing, bitch? I could have died. What if I had to sneeze? What if I had to sneeze and you was holding my dick at that point? I'll blow up like on the boys.
I told the story on a pod before, but like this when I was like 16, I think, and we was outside when I did it. It wasn't like we was in the crib. So like we was just outside broad daylight and she was doing that shit. I was like, yo, you gotta stop doing that shit. That shit building up. That shit hurt.
It hurts?
She was nasty.
Yeah, when you just stop it and just let it build up. Like, I'm trying to pee.
She would squeeze your dick?
Yeah, like.
This is a fucking game.
I think she was like putting her finger over it. Like,
nah, like not. Oh, you don't put to stop it. Wait, you think we put our finger on the hole?
I thought that's what
is that how y'all do it?
No, there's at the bottom of your dick. There's like a little vein, I guess, or whatever the shit is called, like where you could just press against it and it will stop your pee.
See, now I gotta try this. I didn't know all of that.
Yeah, but that's what she was doing. All right.
I'm just saying.
What's the next one?
That's cool.
It's not cool.
See, like once, like
niggas giving out dick directions.
Once I don't know. What's something like super freaky a girl could do that can actually like no matter how much you like her, just be like, oh nah. Like this
that she can just do.
Like no. I'm saying that something negative that would make you question whether or not you wanted to fuck with her again at all, no matter how much you was fucking with her. Pegging? If a bitch wanted to peg you? Yeah. You might say that's a good line. That's a good line. That's a wonderful line.
For me, if she tried it, it's just like respect.
If she tried what?
Like respect my no. Like,
If she tried what?
Wait, so you mean she walked in the spot with the thing out already?
like sex just started and shit. Like you
respect my no. Like he let her walk in with the thing out.
Yeah. Nah, she like y'all just fucking and then like as y'all fucking like she roll off the bed or something like that and then just come back up with a strap. Yeah, she raised it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is you trying to? Yeah.
Like a robbery.
Yeah. Like I had this plan on the whole time.
Getting robbed.
I'm like, the fucking strap was on my floor for this past 37 seconds we've been having sex.
I thought that was your gun. I didn't know it was the strap.
I'm staying away, all right.
Yeah, as long as niggas respect my no, I feel like, whatever you into is cool.
Yeah, plus we getting older now, too. Like,
I don't know where you're about to go with this.
What that mean?
I'm about to bring it back to our conversation.
Alright, word.
Like I was just saying, like niggas are getting older now, like, and you start like realizing like people have things that get them off. Like that's not just a traditional sex. So like you explore things as you get older, bro. Because even toys isn't a natural thing of sex. So like that's actually bringing something in, even though that's a normal thing for us now. Bringing toys into our bedrooms, like you just gonna keep exploring more. Like ain't nothing gonna stay the same forever, bro.
And it can't because it's
sex really just Jumanji for real.
Stop
Yo,
it.
you know what's crazy? I know absolutely nothing about Jumanji.
It's a board game, man.
No, I know the board game, but I don't like. I've never played it. I've like
Never seen the movie?
Me either.
I never saw the movie.
I saw the last one.
They don't show it in Brooklyn. Like what the fuck?
Nah, I forgot it. That shit just seemed to whack to me.
I only seen the new version.
Yeah, I didn't see the old ones.
Yeah, I seen the new one.
And honestly, if it was just a movie, I didn't know it was a real game.
Yeah, nah, it's a game too.
You know, it's my shit though. Spyro was my shit.
Crash Bandicoot was better than
Crash Bandicoot was better. Spyro was my shit though. Yo, I remember playing the shit on the motherfucking Nintendo and having to blow the cartridge. I used to make all the trades on NBA Live, and then because I have a memory card, I used to keep the shit on.
Yeah.
I would make the trade, bro. My mom when that PSC,
You can fry egg on them Nintendo 64.
yeah,
What?
man. Yo,
I'm not gonna hold you. I had a Rumble Pack though, so I was good.
yeah. See, I ain't had
Rumble
that.
Pack was lit.
I ain't had that shit.
Best game on 64.
Star Fox 64.
I respect that.
I know. That's one of the shits I was talking about.
That's damn.
That's Hall of Fame.
Mario 64 was popping.
That's Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
GoldenEye 007.
Yes, Pokemon Stadium.
Yo, Pokemon Stadium. You never played GoldenEye?
Yeah. I played GoldenEye.
You never played Pokemon Stadium?
Goldeneye.
Yo, niggas was real life Pokemon trainers, bro.
Yeah,
Pokemon,
yeah.
like-
And I wasn't even like a huge Pokemon fan for real. Like Pokemon was cool, but like nah, that Pokemon Stadium.
Right now, 2000, 2001?
No.
It's before that.
Yeah,
98.
yeah, probably.
Because I remember
Nah,
their
we still fucking with
Pokemon Stadium
Sega.
2 came out like 2001, 2002, like
Mortal Kombat.
right after 9/11 type shit. They brought Lugia in. He probably did that shit.
Yo,
Lugia did 9/11. That's
whatever they
episode
saying, he said he did that shit. He did that shit.
name? Lugia did 9/11. Just had Lugia flying it. No.
Just look at with the plane, with the towers falling. That's bad.
Yeah, canceled.
Yo, remember that niggas used to fold up the dollar and show the Twin Towers?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Third eye niggas.
yeah. It's like conspiracies on this bitch. Yo, y'all know J. Edgar Hoover was a crossdresser apparently.
That's crazy. You sound like a regular white man.
This nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you cross-dressing, you probably flat out gay. But
Maybe little rappers are gay.
I'm a rapper. I ain't gay.
I don't be knowing.
But then again,
Cross dressing and shit, no polish.
You do got yellow pants on though. So I'm playing.
that's good. In my house though.
Nigga said I ain't out on the street with it.
Yeah, I ain't make this shit fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just some pants I could just use for the.
Whoa,
I said I didn't make it a fit.
Whoa.
What made you go with that? How's that pause?
Nah, yeah.
I didn't make my yellow pants a fit. No, I said I didn't make this a fit.
Yo, nobody heard
I didn't hit either.
Yeah.
Nigga, I know what I said.
Nah, we support you. Whoever you want to be, gang.
Let's not get into this.
Yo, wait, y'all heard North got scammed into having a sister city like in India that didn't exist?
I didn't click on the video, bro, but I seen the tweet, man.
Bruh, they literally like created like a whole deal like to have like a sister city in India, like that would have basically been North India, which is really crazy because I know it smells crazy over there. But
And niggas getting mad that I said my yellow pants weren't a fit.
at the end of the day, like I want to know how that like it was like in legislation, like it was niggas had ceremonies and like it was a real thing. Like how did that get past the amount of people that it got past in today's era? Like
Because
the amount of clearance, security, and the amount of diligence that should have been done.
people that's in city,
'Cause this shit ain't about policy.
All great niggas, like so niggas is not
Great niggas.
Great niggas all throughout the entire city hall. That's why.
Yo, it's I ain't know none of that shit about Roz until I was at Vanquish maybe like a week before the Super Bowl, and niggas like that's Roz. And I was like, oh shit, that is Roz. Fuck it, yeah, he did.
Lean into it.
Yeah, right. But yeah, bro, I ain't know none of that shit about him. I ain't know none of that shit. I never really paid attention for real. I probably heard it and forgot it.
I'm not from North, so.
North got the best organized crime there is. That shit government mandated.
Isn't all crime government mandated?
Hey.
Except kidnapping. Motherfuckers hate kidnapping. Nah, the government kidnapped the shit out of nigga. Fuck it, I'm talking about.
Them niggas kidnap a bunch of kids and put them niggas in cages and gave them 4 blankets. Them niggas love kidnapping.
Made a bunch of motherfuckers sex workers too.
Yo.
Did a lot of trials, a lot of MK Ultra, a lot of acid.
Yo, so they're gonna arrest Trump.
So are they really gonna arrest Trump?
Yo, they setting up barricades like he really gonna go to jail.
I don't believe this shit. He's not going.
He's not going.
But do we want him to go?
I mean, Trump, the biggest gangster we ever seen in office. So it's only right. See, no, so I actually looked into the Richard Nixon shit. And like Richard Nixon, that Watergate shit was, but it was like he really just got caught doing some shit that other niggas would do. But I think Trump Trump is, I think, the first motherfucker we seen really like outwardly disrespect everybody.
Bro,
and
Trump,
be like,
Trump got this off. Trump was like, I don't like niggas. But like, they don't like him neither. And look, you've been going with these niggas.
And y'all niggas don't really like me like that. But y'all agree with me though, if you had to choose.
But you've been riding with these niggas mad long. And like, look what it's got you. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do a better job. But like,
I make money. Y'all niggas know I make money. So fuck it. I'm about to just... fuck it.
He said
what
was on mad niggas' minds, bro.
Yeah.
Mad, like...
The craziest thing the nigga ever did was he was shooting...
The paper towels? Yo!
Wait, what?
Them niggas, it was a hurricane, my nigga.
Come on, cuz.
Yo.
They had a hurricane. This nigga went out there like 3 days later, bro. And he was supposed to hand out shit. The nigga, like, he finishes like his speech. And he started shooting free throws with paper towels
to the people, bro.
Word
to the people, bro.
You never seen that?
No,
bro. That shit is the Great American Jell, bro. That's the episode name right there, the Great American Jell. Because that is exactly what that shit was, bro. And it's gonna be Trump shooting the paper towel just like this,
tough,
bro. Because he did that shit. Like, it was like a press conference.
With a Puerto Rican flag in the back?
It was like the official press conference. Like, hey, we're going to help these niggas. And they was like trying to figure out whether they was going to help Puerto Rico, even though they collect these niggas taxes, but they not citizens.
Yeah,
like, it was crazy. Yeah. He went over there and was just like, hey, nigga. Oh.
Yeah, Kobe.
And was like, yo. It was insane, bro. And it was the funniest shit ever because this is the president.
Yeah, bro, he's a president.
He was doing this, and the presidential seal was in the video.
Yeah, bro.
Like, there's Secret Service, there's press, there's everything. Everyone sees him. He's not in private. He's on national
doing
television.
This shit to everybody all the time with everything.
Like, yo, niggas see this. The second funniest thing was, look at my African American over there.
Wait.
He really said that, bro. He really said it, and the camera panned to a nigga.
To a nigga.
We lived that, bro. We lived it. We lived it.
Shit.
Niggas don't want that again. Yo, that was the only time niggas was really watching them. It was like, yo, this nigga really about to say some bullshit. Niggas was tuning into press conferences.
Niggas like, yo, what y'all doing? Shit, I'm watching the Trump press conference, bro. You not watching this shit? You better watch this shit, bro. This shit crazy. This nigga crazy.
Bro, his presidential... The meetings for the shit was called rallies. Like, they was having Klan rallies on national television. Bro. They were throwing niggas out.
He was throwing niggas out.
Encouraging the police to hit niggas' heads on the doors on the way to lock them up, bro.
Confirmed.
Like, he was like, yo, the cops don't be roughing niggas up no more. Like, what I'm saying? Hit him on the head when you drop him in the car or something.
Yeah,
he was really encouraging that shit.
Motherfuckers coming to him with real facts, and he would just look at them and be like, "Fake news."
He'd be like, "What? Who? Why do you still have a job here?"
Yeah.
Yo,
and then look around. Who is she?
Yo, you can't.
Who is she?
He was killing journalists, bro. Because journalists would have all the facts, and he was just like, "No."
Yeah.
Like, nah, that's fake news. He'd be like, "Nah, this is actual fact." Like, you can't just say news is fake. Yes, I can. And he was the president. This nigga has all the information possible. Mm-hmm. He was the president. And was just like, no. To all the niggas who went to school for political science, and niggas been career politicians their whole lives, and 5-star generals who done all types of crazy military shit their whole life, and he was like, no, we're not doing that.
We're doing this. We're doing this.
But that goes against everything conventional. He was like, yeah, but like, y'all shit not want. And niggas were making money. Yeah. This nigga was dropping hints in the press conferences about the stock market was like, boom. The rich, that's why the rich people voted him in, bro. Them niggas is like, you guys have no idea.
Well, yeah, because I mean, the rich got so much richer.
Them niggas is like, woo-wee. Bro, the nigga had niggas believing that Kodak was about to be administering the fucking COVID vaccine, bro. He sent COVID stock from like $2 to $36 in like a day. If you had Kodak stock the day before that shit, bro, and you opened your portfolio,
you was up.
Bruh.
He was up.
15 times richer.
But look, ready? He was bringing the jobs back to America. Like, all this shit we seeing now, like, Ukraine, niggas bitching, Trump wouldn't have gave Ukraine no money. Ukraine, he would have been like, suck my dick. Y'all, that's y'all beef. Y'all niggas get up out of there. We don't know nothing about that. I'm not Trump standing. I'm just saying.
No, you speaking. You speaking facts.
These I don't know how these Democrat niggas can come back from this, bro. Like, we went from Trump to Biden, and somehow niggas somehow the nigga Biden has niggas looking at Trump like, maybe this nigga wasn't wrong.
Well, I guess he wasn't that bad.
Which is crazy.
After
people were getting shot in the street.
Yeah.
And niggas is looking at Biden like, damn, bro, you really terrible. Like, Joe Biden's gonna go down as what they call a lame duck president.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Forgotten, man.
Like, it's gonna be like, who?
Because
the nigga after Trump. But, you know, he was more fake. Like, niggas like Joe Biden when he was Obama's vice president.
Yeah, they did.
Niggas fucked with Joe Biden. Today, though, because it's just like, yo, he ran. It was like, yo, you could just not do this and like funnel the votes to like the future of the Democratic Party. And niggas said, I need my turn. And Hillary keeps running.
This how we about to write the script. It's like the NFL script.
Yo, just like the NFL sports, but no sports. This has been episode 95 of the Regulation Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Shake. But no. I couldn't find. Look.
Boop no.
Hey.
It's your boy, Mister.
I just did a drone strike. Shout out Obama.
I can't wait to hear this.
Shout out Obama. Wow.
Yeah, bro, that's Kill Street game. That's big Kill Street.
Zig Bin Laden in the building.
Zig Laden?
Zig Bin Laden.
And your girl's door.
You know what I'm saying?
Plug your shit one more time for the follow.
Yeah.
Plug you now. No more Asian. We support breed. No more.
Hurry up and buy.
We go adore. We no go.
Hurry up and buy.
We no go Asian store. We go adore.
So you guys can follow my Instagram at Nails by a Door. And that's it.
Nails.by.adore, right? It's just one ear, 2 E's.
Adore with 2 E's.
Trigger warning. Here at the end of regulation, we take issues such as...
But more importantly, y'all niggas have a good day.
Fuck shit.
Yo, real talk, fuck Mister. I paused all the shit. Niggas be doing, Sean be right here, and Sean be kind of, nigga, I got this shit. Fuck Mister.
Fuck Sean.
Big love in the building. Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing though. Rose, I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation, make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fade away on niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes up on my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.